All right, family. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarasun Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. It's going down, family. October the 27th. We talking about Halloween, the holy day from hell. General Seti presentation. Know it's gonna be fire. We're gonna be talking about all the occult under the radar information that nobody is talking about. The general gonna be breaking it down like no other. The dangers of a thin veil, holiday lingo, trapping African souls. It's a must see for the family in this holiday holocaust. I want you to click that link and I want you there, front row and center. I'm so excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarasu Seti YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all already know what it is: Black Power, Black Frequency. If you're feeling that frequency and energy, you should most definitely join. Link right down in the video description is in the chat. Click it. You'll get a video introduction rundown on the membership, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarasun Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. Tonight, for the members, the top 2 tiers of my YouTube memberships, we talking about Seti Super Soldier, we talking about the BPC Boss. We're going to have the scandalous word origins still defiling our vocabulary to this day. You just ain't going to believe it. And you wonder why. You say somebody throwing a hex on you. Nigga, you're throwing the hex on yourself. You throwing the hex on yourself. You don't even know the thing that's coming out your mouth is performing all type of rituals, self-rituals, and sacrifice on yourself. So I want you to be in the house as we drop the information, scandalous word origins. That's right. And to ring the alarm, kingseti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarasun Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got it for your family. Moringa Detox Living Bitter. It's the link right there in the chat. All you have to do is click it. It'll take you straight to it. We got 5-in-1 with lemongrass, garlic, fenugreek, juniper berry extract. You know it's going to get you together. We got straight from Africa. We got the creamy shea butter. I know you like that. We got the Natural Men Tonic Extra Strong Vigor Vitality, soursop bitters, 21 different herbs and roots. Support for natural support and wellness. You need that, family. And we got the toothpaste for you. Black Seed. We got the Ms. Watt. We got it all for you. Get on over there, kingseti.com, online marketplace. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, Seti University. We're talking about over 2,500 videos, all the subject that you know and love from the general on African history, heritage, spirituality, nation building, Too Raw for YouTube, Making of the White Man, Holiday Holocaust, Black Illuminati, everything and all things Egypt. We talk ancient Egypt, occult, alchemy, African origins of the Hindu Kush, ancient and modern African science and technology, math, so much, family. We can't even begin to give you all the subject. Just get on over there, because there's not another website nowhere on the planet that could compare or compete. Seti University, generalseti.com. And everybody knows Seti popping on Patreon, dropping nuclear bombs on Patreon. That's right. Why do Europeans? We talking about live streams, family, and everybody knows Seti Live is lit. Why do Europeans celebrate their most sacred holidays in the dead of winter? We got that one popping off early tomorrow. The fall of the sun, return of the malevolent shadow beings. That's already up there. Dropped that 2 days ago. Our African people still possessed by the spirits of their slave masters. And it's a shame that the answer is true. And the thin veil of October escape from the other world. I got to get that out of there. I got to get that out. Let me get that out of there. Spell it right. If I'm going to spell it right. That's right. Well, it is. I don't know what is wrong with it. But anyway, So all the family out there donated to the general, I thank you. I appreciate you. Any of the family would like to donate, link right there on the screen in the chat in the video description. I thank you ahead of time, and make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends, and comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will ban your ass. Now, we talking about spiritual armor, talismans, and rituals for protection during the fall and winter seasons. Now, you know, we talking specifically for the fall and the winter season. You know, because really we in a deficit, because the All Father has fallen. You know, but we understand in the astrological sense, that the sun is in the southern hemisphere. He's in his southern abode. He's not dead. We know better than that. But we know where we at in this northern hemisphere. If you're in the northern hemisphere, if you're tuning in anywhere else, if you're in Africa, you're below the equator, then you already know you in a totally different astrological positioning. And so, you know, but for those of us that's in the north, we're in a total different situation. Here you got winter. In Africa, or in the southern hemisphere, you had the rainy season, you see. And so here is something totally different, you know. And so we understand during the time of the equinoxes, you see, during the time of the equinoxes, the cosmic lock opens the door to the underworld and the overworld, meaning that spirits can come in from the underworld and the overworld, not just the underworld. So a lot of times you have benevolent beings and you have malevolent beings. You have benevolent beings, you have malevolent beings. But, you know, when the sun is not there, see, that's when the malevolency they come out in droves. And you got to, and like I said, and that's why during the fall and the winter, it get dark early, you see, and, you know, in the fall, it's a lot of shadows, okay? A lot of shadows. That's why they call it the ghost of autumn. Okay, you'll catch yourself seeing something out the side of your goddamn eye and shit. You be wondering, like, is somebody trying to sneak up on me and shit like this, that, and the third? And so what we had to do is we had to give you some spiritual protection for the family out there. And this is all year round. It ain't something that but most definitely when the sun is weak, you most definitely, because when the sun is out, you got backup. They're going to go run and hide. They're going to return to the underworld. You see, they're going to run and hide. They're going to find a corner to hide in. And that's how they do. They most definitely return back underground. So you most definitely got a soldier, a great warrior king that's out there protecting the battleground. You know, and so, but that's in the summertime, spring and summertime. So the thing is, number one, spiritual armor, when we talk about all things divine. You see, you got to if it's literature, you most definitely want to study. Okay, you want to keep your mind from things that are less than divine. If you're in any form of negativity, that's a doorway for those malevolent beings to enter. Okay. That's a doorway in, negative music. You see, negative music is another doorway for these malevolent beings to enter into your realm, into your mind, into your home. Okay, that's the frequency that they thrive off of. So if you playing music and the shit talking about killing and pillaging and plundering, see that many of those malevolent beings, that's their frequency. Those are their attributes. Okay, and that's what they feed off of. And if you there and you vibing, that means you vibing on that frequency, and that's the frequency and they can enter your mind. If you drinking, that's why most motherfuckers they drinking and they listening to that shit, and the motherfucker step on their shoe or any goddamn thing, and they be ready to live out the lyrics. The lyrics is already, they speaking them and they rapping them, and so they didn't perform self rituals. See, today is all about volunteering to ritualize they self today. You see, and allow, back in the day they had to tie your ass up and put your ass on the altar. Today all they had to do is put you in front of a TV, put your ass in front of a radio or something like that, and you will listen to the damn chants of demonic entities and shit, wrapped in music. All they had to do was put a beat behind that shit, and then they got you. So you got to most definitely music, uplifting music. That's no negative music, uplifting music. Most definitely drive the malevolent beings away. That's not the frequency they thrive on. And so if you playing uplifting music, even if you got to play instruments, if you can't find you some instrument, drum, or just whatever it is, horns and jazz, or some or any of the if you feel like you can't find music that is speaking to that level, then you can break it down to just instruments. Okay, but music most definitely, because I'm gonna show you as I deal with the gods that went to the underworld other than Jesus. See, they're not talking about that there were other gods that went to the underworld and returned back, back to the surface of the, of the earth. Not many have done that, but Jesus wasn't the only one that supposedly died, and many of them didn't die. Many of them, Hercules was one of those that went to the underworld. If you watch the cartoon, I believe his girlfriend or something died, and he went to the underworld to retrieve her from Hades. And so he went to hell and he returned. Not only did he return, his father offered him divinity in Olympus so that he could become a full God, the same as Jesus. A lot of people don't understand that in the story of the Bible, Jesus is a demigod. He's not a god, he's a demigod, just like Hercules. Mama, human, you see, or the daddy is human, the mother could be a goddess, the father could be a god. So that's a demigod. Okay, and so Hercules, Orpheus, Dionysus, Hermes, all of these were deities that went, or demigods. I believe Hermes is a full god, but Dionysus, but Orpheus, I don't know. I believe he might have been, I think he might have been a demigod, half and half. But return and went to but Orpheus is synonymous with music. Okay, he plays the harp, and that's where you get orchestra, and in that regards. And so when he went into the underworld, he playing that damn harp, he was able, to he was able to calm the spirits in hell, because other than that, you know what I'm saying, they would have consumed him. So that music is a way to appease spirits. You know what I'm saying? In some, and you could command them. You could command them. But negativity, if you got positive and that's what frequency is about. Because when you understand, and that's about the priesthood. When you understand frequencies, you understand there are heavenly frequency, a positive frequency, and then you got them negative frequencies. Just like, when you listen to rock and roll, you see how that shit they listen to, all that erratic shit. You know what I'm saying? But see, that's ain't nothing but demons up in there. Spirits and flesh and all of that. Nothing but goddamn demons. So understanding at these times in the fall, you in the winter, you most definitely got to have that energy. You got to have that positive music, those positive frequency, no negativity. Number one, no negativity, because they own the planet. You can believe that. And when I say this, I don't want y'all, because they possess the minds of men. So I don't want you to think you just talking about some. No, we talking about the minds of men. They possess the minds of men. So most definitely, the music is one. And I'm gonna tell you this so that even your health, you don't want to be unhealthy at no time. But when you get sick, that's when you, like in the winter, they got them entities. You see, like the flu, get in your ass, nigga, and motherfucker, you will be praying that somebody will have mercy on you and relieve you of the pain. That's demonic entities that have come into your ass and shit. You understand? And believe that. And that's why you must keep your immune system. And like a lot of times during times like this, high priests and shamans and all that, they fast. They make sure that they bodies and shit is strong. Okay, or they making sure they taking their herbs, you know what I'm saying, in vitamins and all of that. I myself, and I'm not saying you got to take it, but you want to most definitely fortify your immune system, because if you weak, especially in a time like this, believe me, something can get on your ass, and you gonna wish that you had done all the things that I'm talking about. But you would have wished you would have had done that, because that shit will hurt you. And and I don't care whether the cold, the flu, the pneumonia, all that shit during this time. You don't, and anything else. Diseases is malevolent. Okay, diseases is malevolent. That come with being. And I'm gonna tell you this. They say the next thing to cleanliness, godliness, is cleanliness. And so if you're not clean, we talking about your house. You want to keep your house clean. That's all year round. But we're talking about now the All-Father is not on his post. He's in his southern abode. So you don't have the backup that you normally have. So you have to do the extra things to make sure that you protect it. You got to do the extra thing. And so keeping clean, because when you're not clean, that lead to disease. That lead to disease. Okay? That's why they say the next thing to godliness is cleanliness. You see? And so most definitely you want to keep your body clean. You want to keep your house clean. You try to do it. And when you do that, and when you clean, you got your oils. I'm going to tell you about them oils. I ain't talking about y'all niggas going and getting that white man shit. I'm talking about the ancient scents. I'm talking about that Egyptian musk. I'm talking about that Kush. I'm talking about that Blue Nile. I'm talking about what's the other ones? The frankincense and myrrh. Or you can break them down and just get the frankincense, or you could just get the myrrh. I love some myrrh. You know what I'm saying? So, but you most definitely want to get them holy oils. And that's why they spoke about them oils in the ancient world, because the thing is, you invite benevolent spirits, your ancestors, and so on and so the righteous divinities, they love the scents, and that's why our people burn these scents and things during in the temples, and because it invites the netters, it invites the benevolent spirit. And so when you do that, you fortify yourself. You see, you're not by yourself. You inviting the ancestors in. And not only just burning the incense, you got to call their names. You got, during these times, you got to make sure you invite the netters in. You invite the ancestors in. You call their name. You know, when you feel, you know, and you feel things, you call in the ancestor, Dr. John Henry Clark. Can you come be with me? Grandfather, could you come be with me and sit with me for a minute? You know, Dr. Yosef Ben Yakanan, grandfather, could you come on in here and be with me? I'm calling your name. You know, I need you here with me right now. Grandmama, you see, hey, grandmama, I know you hear me. Come on down. Love you. Come on in here and be with me. You see, you got to call the ancestors in. To sit, you know, and see, that's, and when you, and then you, that's one of your rituals. You got to make sure you bring them all. You got to call everybody. You know what I'm saying? Do your libation, but you can't be in there faking. You got to call them in. You got to call them in love, you know, and let them know that you need them, and they'll come. And when you fortify your house and you got your sense and you're cleaning and this, that, and the third, this is going to help to protect you and fortify you, you know. And another thing, as you're doing that, your symbols, your talismans. Now, your talismans is your ankhs, your keparas. You know, I put my ankh right, you know, right above the doorway. You see, right, especially above the doorways. You know, I had something over damn near every doorway in my house. You know, so that, you know, whatever room you go in and you know, you whatever you put up there, I put my arms, I put some statues and things, you know, the ones you hang, wall hangings, and you know, or the African deities, and you know, and faces, and you know, and then you put the oil on them, and you say, you know, you bring, you know, you bless them with the you know, with sayings out of the Purim Heru, or any books of divine knowledge, and you know, and you bless it, you know, and you put it over your doorway. And so that even when you sleep, you got, you know, you got the ancestors looking down on anything, you see. And so nothing can come in the room. You know, you got your fortification in there, looking down, you know, and you put your oils on it, and you know what I'm saying. And I'm to the point where I was putting, you know, I got it from my uncle. He was a Muslim, but back in the day, and he be reading his books, man. He'll take oils. You see what I'm saying? And he be reading the Quran and all that, and he'll take his oils and he'll put it in the books, you know, over different sacred surahs and things of that nature. And then when you take that book, and it's over so many years, and you open that book up, when he opened it up, you smell so many different divine smells come out the book, you wouldn't even believe it. I say, wow. Like, man, how long you been doing that? But the book, just soon as it opened up, just like 1,000 scents come out the book, you know. And so, yeah, you get your talismans, you wear your talismans, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you open your shades up, let the sun in the house, you know, because they flee. So if the sun is out, most definitely, you know, open up your windows and you know, and get some sun up in the house. But most definitely, these are things, and make sure you like I say, you chant, you put lectures on. That's another thing. You can put lectures on your TV. That's another way. If you got any of the master teachers, put the lectures on and let them and turn it up, damn it, and they're gonna flee. You see, and so where there's divine, there ain't gonna be no malevolent. So make sure you do that, and you'll be safe for this fall and winter. And stay out the presence of the malevolent. Stay away from them. Leave their ass out there and stay and fortify and turn your home into a temple. That's right, family. I thank you for being here. We got some more. We ain't going nowhere. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast. Yeah. Yeah, have mercy, Lord, have mercy on my people. You right. Have some mercy. That's right. Arm yourself with knowledge, bang on that wicked, and have mercy on you. Don't have just mercy on the people. Have mercy on you. The people gonna be all right. The people gonna be all right, 12 gate regime. Have mercy on you. That's what you know. You don't have mercy on just the people. Have mercy on your ass. All right. Arm yourself when, yeah. Yeah, we all in this together. That's right. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.